Hey everyone, it's Fitz with a daily delivery. I hope you're doing well. I recorded this one in advance because I have had a big weekend. In other words, I'm probably not in shape to record one today. Anyhow, I did Scott McFarland's Bosco Boys podcast on Friday, recorded a segment that'll appear later this week. I hope you get a chance to listen to it. Enjoyed the talk with Scott. There's so much great Kansas State podcasts and YouTube videos and websites out there right now. It's really a great time to be a K-State fan. If you are a K-State fan, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Help us out. We continue to grow. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video and leave comments. I love the comments. If you get a thumbs up every day, a like on your comment, that's me. I go through them all. I love them. On with this stealing of Scott McFarland's great content. And that's what I'm doing. Scott, I'm stealing from you stuff that hasn't aired yet. But you brought up a couple great points. You asked me, Scott asked me, who's the team coming into the Big 12 this season that might be the most equipped to compete early on? And my answer, I thought about BYU, but it was UCF because the Knights have played at a very high level. They have a very talented roster. They're in a recruiting hotbed where you can go get guys that can really help you play at very high levels. I think UCF in the long run is going to be a big problem for the Big 12 because they have a chance to hit an elite gear. They just simply do based on geography and the university's commitment and the fan base's passion for college football. He then asked me who of the 4 Pac-12 teams that will join in 2024 do I feel is the most equipped to have an immediate impact. That's easy. That's Utah. Utah has played for a number of Pac-12 championships that will come into this conference ready to play at the Big 12 level. Now, it won't really shock me at all if 3, 4, 5 years down the road, certainly before 2030, we see a Utah-UCF Big 12 championship. It'd be a great game. It'd be a very interesting matchup of 2 programs that came up through the ranks to earn their Power 5 shots. But that's not really what is going to make this difficult for the new schools coming in. It's going to be that the Big 12, unlike any other Power 5 conference or major conference out there, is relentless. Utah didn't see that in the Pac-12. You don't. There's too many programs that are taking nights off, taking years off, rebuilding constantly, not playing at very high levels. Fans aren't invested. Stands are empty. And UCF runs into that a little bit in the American, or has run into that. That's not the way it is. Now that Kansas is playing high-level football every weekend, if you're on the road, it's a hostile crowd, and it's a packed house generally. And every opponent is capable of beating anyone at any time. There are great coaches, great teams, and mostly a desire to be good in football. The Big 12 takes football and basketball very seriously. Every school. It's a relentless, non-stop schedule. And you might be 10-0 going into game 11, and you're worn out, you're beat up, and you're facing another great team that might be 5-5, but they can beat you. Well, newcomers, whether it's the 4 this year or the additional 4 next year, welcome to the Big 12. It's a gauntlet, but it's great college football.